All right. Anybody want to pop out and say something here?
Um,
You get extra karmic points for being willing to talk.
well, what's the talk about?
Yeah.
It seems like you have gone in a direction that really, it's kind of hitting home. It's hitting to the meat of this whole process. And it feels like, okay, we're ready to get it
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
some way.
In some way you are.
Yes.
In
I
some
mean,
way you've been waiting for this and didn't know.
more, more ready than we've ever been, I think.
Mhm.
Um, so, I mean, it just says to me, okay, if I'm going to dip into the unknown, um, I just have the sense of, all right, being in a rocket ship and going anywhere, going somewhere but nowhere, and seeing what happens.
Yeah. It kind of frees you up to enjoy the stream that's flowing
Yeah,
through you. That's the rocket ship. That's the
yeah,
momentum that's taking you somewhere.
yes,
And yet you're also this stillness in the midst of it that's taking it in. You're the little astronaut in the ship who's, you know, on this journey.
I've had these images of being out there
Yeah.
and going, oh my word, I, I can't go any further or I'll get totally lost. And I come back.
Yeah.
So this is a fearless journey.
This is a hero's journey.
Fearless.
Oh, fearless journey. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, some people, this can raise fear in people.
Yeah.
This kind of talk can spook people.
Yeah.
And some of that is just a verbal thing because, the word emptiness scares them. But what really kind of scares people is the not knowing.
Yeah.
Knowing things makes us feel safe. We like to have the
Yes.
sense that we know things. And this is venturing into the unknown. This is
Yes.
venturing into where we're really quite clueless and being comfortable and trusting.
Trusting. Yes.
Trusting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm willing to go there.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
You're welcome.
Brenda.
Ah, so I always feel like I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go right now. What I'm going to share.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love conversations that people don't know where they're going.
Oh, good. Okay.
You
All right.
might
Here
end
we
up someplace really new than circling around the same old stuff.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Um, yeah, because I must say that yeah, I wasn't even grasping what your question was, I guess. um, but then as it was
What
being
feels the
said,
body?
yeah, but then I had all sorts of thoughts. But what this is all making me think about is the last couple of years I have started to let go of um, trying to remember things, um, trying to remember things that I thought were interesting to be able to to share or to, um, and it's bringing me kind of peace. I actually had a kind of head injury a couple of years ago, so I'm still somewhat recovering. So there's a lot of not remembering and being disoriented, and in some ways, I am as I recover feeling uh, more on top of my game than I have, and then in other ways, just like okay, time and dates and schedule kind of is like eluding me. And um and in a way I'm like just kind of starting to settle into that. I mean, I miss appointments and things like that, so that's a little inconvenient.
Yeah, I'm sure
um
there's a downside to this, but what I hear is that you're relaxing.
yeah, yeah. And part of me is like, oh my
Something
gosh.
that's vigilant has relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I was always so worried about not having read the books that people have read and, all these different things. And now I'm like, who cares? you know? So somehow I'm stepping into this place. It's maybe some of what we're talking about of, yeah, just kind of relaxed and like not defining by, um, not defining by lots of things.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it seems kind of relevant, and this will give me a lot to kind of percolate over.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people's identity is built around what they know and, what they can contribute. And so your prior kind of wanting to remember things in order to have something to contribute to the conversation and all of that, it does sound like something's loosening up in a helpful way. I mean, it is nice to show up for appointments, you know, and there are workarounds for that. I think you can you can put reminders on your phone and all of those sorts of things. There are ways to, but just to be more relaxed and to be less concerned, less vigilant, is helpful.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks for sharing that. Anyone else? Yeah, JP.
When Jim said fearless and you heard one thing, I heard perilous.
Perilous. Oh,
And, and that's how I have felt about this matter
yeah.
for the first 30 years that I pondered it, if I could even go near it.
What do you feel is the peril?
A loss of myself that I feel, I'm gonna um, fall apart, or
Hmm.
some if I let go that big, um, I'll never find my way back. Something like that.
Something like
Um,
that. Yeah, you'll become dysfunctional and
yes.
you'll be weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
fear
that
of,
there's
yeah.
something irrevocable about it.
Yes.
If you really open to this, there's something
Right.
irrevocable about it. You will not
Right.
ever be the same. And that's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And many things that matter won't matter. Some things that maybe didn't matter will matter. Something will
Hmm.
shift in a big way if you open to the openness that you are.
Yeah. It sounds quite inviting. Otherwise.
Otherwise, yes. So respect that fear. I mean, fear arises, and there it
Yeah.
is. And you can welcome it like anything else.
Yeah. Thanks for the platform to open up about it.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. So let's see, Jim Walker. We've got two Jims here,
Uh,
so I guess I need to be specific.
Jim W.
Jim W.
Um, it's interesting the conversation around uh, losing yourself, um, because with Parkinson's,
Mm.
I'm physically losing, especially that sense of where I am in space. It's something that people don't talk about, just like, well, it's a tremor, but um, now, moving out here to the Southwest where the space just goes on forever, and coming from New England where uh, there's something more in, enclosed about you. You feel just the physical structure of New England kind of keeps you safe. And especially when driving a couple of months ago, we went up to Taos and what's called the high road to Taos. And I mean, it's a high road. And I was driving, I'd never been there before. And I was gripping the steering wheel with all my strength, as if that would have made any difference. Wouldn't But there was just the openness of the place just made me really nervous.
Mm.
Um, and but what you're talking about, Mark, is a different kind of openness.
It is, but it's kind of the same thing. To learn to be safe and open is
Yeah,
still the challenge.
yeah. Well, the longer I live here, the more I'm getting used to it. And Andrea, who I live with now, of course, she's been here most of her life, and driving the high road to Taos is no big deal. So hopefully I do this a few more times. Um, I'll be able to do that. And while you were talking, I was just like really pissed. I just wanted to hang up, just log off, never see your face again. And oh, Mark is so full of shit. I can't stand it anymore. But then I settled down and say, Jim, come on, come on. You've known him a long time. He's got something to say. And so I'll hang out for another session and see what comes of this.
All right. And meanwhile, keep asking yourself what feels the body, what looks out of the eyes. And then come back next week and tell me if you think I'm full of it. Okay? All right. Anyone else? We have just a few more minutes, but there would be time for someone else to hop in for a short visit. Are there any takers? All right. So maybe we'll call this a day. I've kind of stretched you fairly far in this little talk. And so when you go out into the week and you do your practice, use this little inquiry. If you're at all inclined, what feels the body? What looks out of these eyes? And realize it's not like coming up with an answer that is important. It's what happens when you look. What happens and what, in a certain way, shifts and disappears. So there you go. Be well and come back and talk about it.